I like it. It looks fresh. But how are we not going to put a crab, or how are we not going to put the best looking flag out there, the Maryland flag, incorporated in the City Connects? They're City Connects. Put the Maryland flag in there. Put a crab in there. Put my logo on there. What's going on here? We got Aaron Judge destroying stadiums. He should be arrested, first of all. With everyone at BTL chat, telling the squad rival, break you guys out of prison later. This guy's cheated multiple times in the past, gotten caught for it. He's actually a human trash can. This dude is the scum on the bottom of your shoe. That guy goes park to park, stadium to stadium, a grown-ass man with a baseball glove, like he's playing in the game, taking home runs from kids, not giving little man the respect he deserves. What a loser.
They're watching me flourish, I'm watching them run. Damn. Brand new bag for pro, but I didn't pay for it. I don't like spending that cash because I'm trying.
What's going on, guys? BTL episode 257 piece. Hold the fry and please hold the dogs. As always, joined by your guys, Krabs and Javon. Chat, I'm a beaten down and disheveled man. Okay? I got a belly full of dogs still. And I feel bad. I feel terrible. I cannot complete the challenge. I feel weak. I feel like I let the people down. I owe them an apology. Any Krabs under 7.5 dogs backers at plus money, I mean, that was sharp as attack. Sharp as attack. No excuses.
Yeah, I mean, those overbetters, those are shit wager, ratchet wager. I'm disappointed. I'm shocked. I'm stunned. All the haters. It's like when we were talking about like all the square dogs hitting on some days. Like the people were expecting a pitch clock masterclass, and they got it. The public ate. They feasted.
Unbelievable chats. Apologies for the late night recap last night and those visuals, but I did give you guys a warning, so grow up. Okay. I wanted to let you guys know that I left it all on the field. Okay. I ate as many dogs as I could. Those dogs were $1 and they looked like it and tasted like it. We'll go ahead and show you guys an up close picture. They were not great, these dogs. They were quantity over quality. Okay. People were destroying them in the stadium, though. I will say the lines were fat. I mean, look at this puppy, Javon. It was gray.
Yeah. It was not the best looking dog.
Grayer than Josiah.
Yeah. After yesterday, even though he pitched kind of well.
He pitched well.
Got rocked a little bit at the beginning, but yeah, I don't blame you for not holding those down.
Gosh, I feel weak, chat. Honestly, I feel okay now. It's just my tummy hurts. I feel bad for Dave's bathroom. I owe Dave a thank you card, I believe. But besides that, I feel bad that I let you guys down, honestly. So I owe you guys some sort of revenge attempt or something this weekend when we're heading to Chicago for a Cubbies game. All right, so we're going to start crafting. Chat, if you guys got any ideas, I'm all ears, but I owe you guys some sort of attempt at something gross that I need to accomplish because that was weak. That was weak, and we need to be better. Okay, chat. Man. I mean, as soon as the wet dog came out, it was game over.
Yeah, that's when you knew it was caked.
The wet dog, and we'll go ahead and show you guys this video, and then we're going to move on to some games today. But my goodness, I think it might have been the wet dog that was the nail in the coffin.
It could have been.
That seventh dog, soggy bun, nasty. And Josh will show you the tweet in there. But man, that seventh dog pushed me over the edge, chats. And this challenge is not meant for the faint of heart. Okay, I thought I could do it. I went in there cocky, empty-bellied, ready to roll. And it was rocket science. Okay, so yes, at this point, I was definitely a little bit buzzed. You could say I was maybe a little drunk even. It did not help with the dogs. Okay, and dipping it in the beer, it was a last chance effort. Really,
that was
to get down, and I think it was the last thing that I needed, honestly. You can see the kid sitting in front of me. I mean, guys, if I ate one more bite of hot dog, that was going right back on the kid in front of me. The family coming out to the ballpark, first time all year. Whew, this is a tough sight, boys. A tough sight. Josh is losing it. Producer Josh W. He's losing it in the back. I mean, I couldn't even chew it, boys. If I swallowed it any faster, it was going up on the kids in front of me.
Straight up. I'm not feeling it right now.
I gave it my all. Okay.
We got to switch it.
Those dogs were not meant to.
Chance we have.
All right. The tall beers right off the rip was a huge mistake. T. Moshman, 100%. 100%. It was just a guy. We're not going to blame it on the gray dogs. We're not going to blame it on the pitch clock. I'm going to blame it on myself for not accomplishing it. Okay. Have to be better. And we're going to be better going forward. I owe you guys something this weekend. Okay.
Yeah. We'll have to figure something out. You got to get some get back, man. You can't go outside like that.
100%.
We got 2 games, a weekend to make it up.
Cannot go outside, chat. Cannot go outside. Okay. That's enough dog talk for one day, I believe. I think you guys have seen enough. What do you think?
We move on to some games.
Maybe.
We got Coach Duke coming in with a sub bang to Carson Wentz. I fucking bet, dude.
Yeah, future Buccaneer.
I fucking bet. Were we talking about Carson Wentz on BTL yesterday?
We were completely unrelated. I mean, there's all it said in the tweet was that he's just been hanging out in Tampa, so it's nothing like confirmed yet. But
Okay.
it's just super weird. I don't know why he's there, but that's hilarious.
Well,
That
I know why
happened.
he's there. Because he might be the quarterback of your team next year.
I mean, I'd love that. I'd love that personally. You got to think of our other options here.
Chat, would you love that?
I would love that if it was a cool quarterback competition. Would it be difficult salary wise? But yeah, but it's also Carson Wentz or Baker Mayfield.
Okay. He's hanging with Gruden.
Yeah.
I bet. Okay, chats. Coach Duke, W's, as always, my man. Talano coming in with another sub bang as well. First thing I saw when I woke up was hot dogs coming out of your mouth via Twitter video. Bang. Let's fucking go, my man. Sorry you had to see that, but if I had to do it, you had to see it. All right, Mr. Wager coming in with the sub bang. Krabs, I believed in you. Content, though, good. Okay, I know. I need to be better, man. Mahanyo baseball, sub bang last night. Let's freaking go, dude. W's. Okay. We've got plenty of baseball games to talk about today. We got 10 of them. All right. I think we have a game starting up soon.
Yeah,
I
we
believe.
do. We do.
We have a game starting up, Toronto versus Baltimore. It's probably worth going over that game real quick, and then we'll pivot
Yeah.
back to the rest. Okay.
Yeah, we can do that.
Shout out Barrios last night, Chad. It's time to give Barrios some respect.
Masterclass.
An absolute masterclass. He owns the Orioles. That was a bad wager by me, a shit wager, some might call it. We don't fade those trends anymore, chat. That was getting too greedy last night. When a guy's pitching like that, it's best just to stay off, stay away. The Orioles were already trendy with how good they've been. It was a bad bet. And Barrios has their number, plain and simple. Okay. He deserves, I think, way more respect than he's been getting. Absolutely dealt last night, Josh. You can show the clip of his nasty, what is it, a sweeper? Is it like a slider?
Yeah, sweeper, slurve,
I mean,
whatever his specific pitch is. It was filthy.
It might be the nastiest pitch in baseball right this second. And I'm not saying Barrios is the nastiest pitcher in baseball right now or the best pitcher in baseball right now. He is absolutely dialed. But this pitch right here, Javon, that's
Filthy.
unhittable.
Yeah.
Nobody can hit that. Left or right side. Doesn't matter.
Yeah, dude. When he's on,
So if he's dialed in like this, if the Blue Jays bats keep doing what they're doing, right? Nobody's talking about what Bo Bichette's doing up there, but he's absolutely raking. You know, they've got plenty of offense. They've got Gaussman at the top of that rotation. I mean, if Barrios can slide in there and be an elite number 2 for them, they've got a chance.
could be huge.
They've got a chance to maybe win a playoff series, but they at least need 2 above average to great arms going in. They've got Gauss. I mean, Manoah's toast, right?
Yeah, I mean, he's barely the number 2 in single A,
Yeah.
wherever that complex league is. But yeah, I mean, the real thing they need the rest of that lineup to step up. Bo Bichette's been great. Vlad's not doing anything,
Right.
especially when he's in Toronto. Matt Chapman hasn't been doing shit anymore.
Right.
I mean, everybody else is pretty cold. Springer's starting to get a little better, a little more consistent. I think he went yard last night too. But I mean, Bo Bichette's been fantastic. They need the rest of that lineup to step up. I'm a big Gaussman fan. High highs, low lows. But I don't know. This team is interesting. I don't know what to do with them.
Okay. Well, let's talk about what we want to do with them today. That is the early game chat. We're going to dive into that one real quick, and then we'll go through the others. But first, Bexy19 coming in with a sub bang. Bang. Let's freaking go. Vibes are up on a Thursday. We've hit 3 straight squad rides this week. Let's keep the vibes moving. Shout out the Rangers last night in person. They got it done. We'll talk about more about that game later. But we got to find a winner in this game for the people. Toronto, Baltimore. This is a toughie.
Yeah,
Okay. This is a toughie. We got an under last night in this series.
we did.
Holy
I don't think that
smokes.
even sniffed it.
Wasn't even close. This line is moving towards the Orioles again. Shocker. The lines move towards the Orioles, I think, every single game at this
Yeah.
point. I mean, you can call them sharp. You can call them whatever you want. I mean, it makes sense. They're winning. But it almost looks too easy with how good Wells has been up on the bump. And Kikuchi's a sketch ball. You know, are we getting good Kikuchi today or are we getting bad Kikuchi today? You don't want to get bad Kikuchi.
Yeah, bad
Okay.
Coochie is not good. We don't want that. But yeah, I still would probably lean Kikuchi. Kikuchi and the Jays. I hate backing them after the performance that we got from Barrios last night, but that would probably be the avenue that I have to choose. Tyler Wells, that good as he's been. This line, I mean, it's starting to move back towards the Orioles a little bit now, but it had a big move towards the Jays initially. So, I mean, the Orioles against the lefty trend has died down a little bit, which a lot of that's been because of the guys they have out of their lineup now. whether it's Cedric Mullins, which it's not really a lefty killer, but big part of that lineup. Mountcastle's not in that lineup, so it's been a little different of a look. So I'm thinking that Kikuchi's going to pitch all right today, and maybe the Blue Jays just get to Tyler Wells.
What do you think about the total?
It's probably about right where I'd expect it. I'd be surprised to see anything under 9 in the series.
Okay.
No matter who's on the mound, unless it's even if it's Gausman, somebody else, I would expect a 9.
This is probably an over in the series that I still would not want to take, though. I'd probably stay away from it.
Yeah.
Definitely not taking an under in the series ever. You're really not going to catch me taking unders in the series or Baltimore-Boston because unders don't hit in those games. But I would not be surprised if one of these two arms locks in and this game goes under, and maybe it's Kikuchi. Maybe Toronto starts the streak here a little bit. I know he's already faced the Orioles once this season, couldn't get out of the 5th, but had 4 walks in that game. Definitely a little wild, but still got out of there with only 3 runs and 3 hits. So it doesn't really seem like they were beating him. Maybe he was beating himself a little bit there and was a little wild.
Yeah, maybe a little bit.
Okay.
And that start was in Toronto, I assume.
That start was in Toronto.
Yeah. So, I mean, a lot of the righties, I guess, are who you would target for the Orioles. And quite obviously, it's a little different of a home run hitting environment in Toronto versus Baltimore, which is where he really struggles. So maybe that's a turning point for him today.
Okay. Gun to your head, you're taking Toronto ML for this day game?
Yeah.
Okay.
I hate that game.
Same. Orioles are very, very public.
I'm not surprised.
Very, very public in this game, in this spot. I'm not surprised either. Wells has been nails.
Yeah.
Orioles are on fire, right? Kikuchi's a sketch ball.
And
Give me Toronto.
I don't think Trent's seen any Blue Jays today. I don't think he's seen anything but his eyelids.
Yeah, he's in REM sleep still, I believe.
Yeah.
Late night last night. Unbelievable.
Unreal.
Okay. Toronto, ML chat. If you need a day game play, maybe a half U to take the edge off. We don't love it. We're not playing it. All right. We're going to go over the rest of the games, though. We got a hype train right now, though, chat. Level 2.
W.
That's what I'm talking about. That's heart. Let's fucking go, boys. Let's fucking go. Vladdy just hit for the cycle. I freaking bet.
I bet. I mean, hey, that'd be nice for the Jays backers.
Oh, man.
You know, I ain't taking it.
Yep. How about the Mets last night?
How about them?
Coming through.
Mets, and I was scared for my under.
Yeah.
I thought that was cooked.
We needed to pack that game a little bit, chat. If you guys didn't catch it, if you're too locked into the Dogs at Ranger Stadium last night or watching other games, first off, thought the Mets were going to blow it. Mets Twitter was going nuts, as they always do. Mets Twitter is the worst. That's the most toxic place on earth. But IKF stealing home, and we'll go ahead and show you guys that clip as well. Wild. I haven't seen a guy steal home in a while.
I know. That was nuts. And then this was right after, or I guess it was when it was like 0-0 in the 4th. We had Shelly sitting behind us, and he was like, because we both came in and took that under. He's like, dude, it was always the under. This shit was air. And I was like, all right, Shelly, we got to relax. And the next thing you know, I see IKF stealing home. And I was like, all right, man, we're cooked.
Unbelievable.
Looked back at him, was like, all right, man, that's crazy.
Unbelievable.
That's crazy.
Yeah, Shelly's head was in the gutter this week, chat.
Yeah, to say the least.
He's focused on other things.
Yeah.
Okay. Also, was the Mets pitcher trying to hit the batter here to get a dead ball? Was that what the case? Because if it was, he was going a little too close to his head for my liking.
I think it was just a reaction.
Okay, you think he was like, what the fuck is going on?
Yeah, I mean, like mid wind up, he sees it out of the corner of his eye.
You could tell he sped up his
rotation,
right?
Yeah.
He sped up his wind up a little bit, and he's probably just like, get it there as fast as possible. Okay.
Yeah, that was probably the rationale there. But I mean, not that I want him to hit him in the head, but that would be a smart thing to do.
100%.
Hit that pitch there,
100%.
just not in the face.
But chat, this was not the main highlight of this game. Okay, I told you guys, I don't know how, but somehow, the Mets were going to find a way to win this game, and that's exactly how they did it. Extra innings, I believe. Was this bottom 10? Or was this bottom 9?
And no, this was bottom 10. And this was, you see how close that ball was to getting over the wall and cashing the over?
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Unbelievable under by the boys.
That was a legacy under.
Legacy under. And also, was that Escobar running the bases? What did he start running? What did he start running like now?
Well,
because he barely even made it home.
Well, he had to like tag up because he thought it was going to be caught.
Yeah, I bet. Well, let's freaking go, Mets. They took care of business last night. That was one of the weirdest lines I've seen all month, and they came through. All right, chat. So let's hope sharp plays like that continue to hit, and we keep hitting squad rides. Maybe we'll find another one of those nasty lines today to take. Okay, boys. Nimmo, absolute legend. I'm a huge Nimmo fan after that crazy home run rob from last year's Megalodon.
Oh, yeah. I remember that.
Against Justin Turner over the wall. I mean, I literally think my soul came out of my body during that play, and I watched it happen in 3D.
Hilarious.
Unbelievable.
hilarious.
Shout out Nimmo. Shout out the Mets. Don't let them get hot, chat. No, they're a joke. They're an absolute joke.
They kind of suck. Yeah.
All right, chat. We've got a little more than an hour. Okay. Are you guys going all to Chicago this weekend? No, it's me and Javon. We're going up to Chicago for a Cubs game on Saturday, and then we're going up to Milwaukee on Sunday for the Pirates and Brewers game. Okay.
Yeah.
So if anybody's going to be in Chicago Saturday or Milwaukee Sunday, DMs are open. All right. Hit us up. Let's link up. Let's get some beers. Definitely have to hit Sluggers batting cage.
Sluggers, yep.
Trying to get some rips. Apparently, they have a 90-mile-an-hour machine that I'm trying to get some rips in
Yeah,
and
I'll
see
take
if I
that.
could potentially hit Wainwright. If I can hit the 90-mile-an-hour machine, I could hit 86-mile-an-hour Wainwright. I mean, come on.
They're going to have your over 6.5 K square on Prize Picks. That shit's going to be air.
It's going to be hot dog eating contest times 2. I'm not going to sniff a ball. Okay, but we're going to check it out. All right. We have to check out Wrigley. I've been there before. Javon has not been there.
No, I haven't been there.
Okay, well, it's absolutely incredible. So we're going to have a time. And then
Excited.
Milwaukee, I really don't know what's going on in Milwaukee, but if anybody in chat knows, let us know. I don't know if anything really happens in Milwaukee.
No, I don't know.
Besides beers being drank, which ain't no problem.
Yeah, ain't no problem here.
W's. Hey, we got Cubbies WC coming in with a sub bang. Let's freaking go.
Great timing.
Cubbies WC. If you're going to be in Wrigleyville on Saturday, let us know, my man. We're about to be out there. Okay. Are you going to do a college football tour this fall? I think we do have some plans for some college games, boys. Stay posted.
We do.
Stay posted.
TCU minus 21.5.
We drink beer and eat cheese. Z-Locks, let me know where we need to go in the stadium or around the stadium. Okay, please. Not much in Milwaukee, but it's a nice field. I've heard the stadium is dope.
Yeah, I'm excited to see that stadium.
100%. I'm trying to hit every stadium.
Yeah.
All right. Any home run hitters in the Jays game? The people are thirsty
I mean, we
for a
can,
home run winner. We can take a peep
look.
at the odds real quick.
We can take a look.
We do have some time today. We'll take a peep at these home run odds, chat. As you guys always know, ask away. Okay. Any questions you got, feel free to let us know. We're happy to help. Okay. We'll go over the home run odds for this game. We'll do MLB reverse run line segment. Okay. And then we're going to dive through each MLB game, all 10 of them, one by one. Okay, boys. Let's take a peep at these odds. Now, personally, I just have a weird feeling in my gut that it might be the hot dogs, but I like the under in this game.
Yeah, I mean, I don't care for the over
Okay.
necessarily. But I do think this feels like a game to me where you get like a couple guys at the bottom of the lineups going yard. Maybe if it's a solo shot or two. Just looking through a couple of these odds, none of them really seem like overly high. I mean,
They're all pretty long. What about my guy, James McCann?
yeah, I mean that's a psychopath pick. I think that. Not that I have any problem with that necessarily, but that could be it. The one you just hold your nose and hope for the best.
James McCann has 3 home runs this year. His last one was June 4th. Okay, not too long ago. Not too long ago. Why the heck is he one of the shortest guys on the board?
I don't see him as one of the shortest guys on the board. He's one of the longest guys on the board. Pause.
Okay. Plus 550. I mean, the only Orioles with shorter odds than him are Santan the man, Hayes. That's it, Javon.
Who else are you going to put above him?
I don't know.
Gunnar against the lefty.
No.
Jorge Mateo.
No.
I kind of like Jorge Mateo.
Really?
That might be my guy.
Mateos.
Mateo.
What's he been doing? I love me some Mateo. That guy in the field is a freaking beast.
Yeah, I mean, he hasn't had the same offensive success. I'll say that.
This season.
Yeah.
He's got 6 nukes. He hasn't hit one all month, I believe. Maybe take a stab at Mateo to barrel one up.
Why not?
Chad, if you can't tell, we don't really love any home run hitters in this game or runs. Okay?
Yeah.
But if you want to get weird, maybe you target Mateo or maybe you target big man McCann. All right. Value plays. All right. Limit the bets on these. All right.
Yeah.
Go with Mateo, though. That'll probably hit after you said it. Okay. We move, chat. Let's do some MLB reverse run lines. Okay, chat. You know the drill. We're each picking a underdog today to cover the reverse run line -1.5 as a favorite at plus chick. Javon, what are you liking today? What underdog are you picking for your reverse run line?
Take the Guardians, which, I mean, yesterday we thought Walker was going to get shelled. 100% wrong on that. He masterclassed. So I'm going to be going, personally, my main bet in the game is going back to the same thing I went to yesterday, which was the Guardians team total, which is significantly more juice today, which, I mean, I was surprised to see the difference. You're seeing like -135s, -140s for that same 3.5. which Walker's been great. So I understand the respect of putting that line at a pick 'em yesterday. But Weathers has been a much worse pitcher, but there's also a lefty who the Guardians all season have been bottom 5 against in the league. So I was a little surprised to see that line. Weathers is probably not going to be out there all that long. So, I mean, it's him in a modified bullpen game, I would assume. Kind of a longer, I don't know, maybe give him 4 innings. But I expect them to get to him early and often. Love backing teams off of a dead offensive performance like that. And like Weathers doesn't allow a lot of barrels, which is weird because he's a guy who pumps, this year like 96.
Yeah.
He's reinvigorated his arsenal there. So this is, I know I said the same thing yesterday, which is very wrong. But today I think you get a classic Guardians offensive performance.
Okay.
There's nickel and dime base hits.
Yeah, that Guardians team total over yesterday was free.
Yeah, it was there. It was there.
A nice goose egg, chat. That was on my card as well. Okay. When everyone's hopping off, let's jump back on and let's back this Guardians offense.
Yeah.
Okay. -1.5 at +190.
Yep.
Sure. I got a
Uh-huh.
play that's even more juicy,
Let's hear
which
it.
I'm a little surprised it's more juicy, to be honest with you. But Arizona, -1.5 at +220. I like the Snakes and Nelson to find a way to win and salvage this series and split it with Philly, who's been on fire recently. We saw Ranger Suarez absolutely deal last night. My goodness, from the left side, though, I think against a righty, you see Corbin Carroll and the boys bounce back here. And it was hard for me to find a game I liked a lot of runs in today. This is one of them with the total up to 9. I'm backing Arizona to bounce back after 2 losses at home here with Nelson on the bump and win this game by a couple runs. All right. Thoughts on the Snakes?
Yeah, I don't mind that. I think that game is incredibly weird.
Okay.
So I wouldn't be shocked to see something like that happen. I'm surprised about that price, though. That seems, I don't know if that's good for me or bad for you. The price difference between the Guardians and the D-backs.
It's weird.
It is a little weird. Or I guess the D-backs are at home. Maybe that has something to do with it.
We got a 10U ticket in my DMs from our guy. Where is he at? IMU Bitcoins. I'm up coins. I freaking bet. I can't read. Orioles ML and Tampa Bay ML. 2-piece parlay, 10 units. Yeah, that should pay.
10U.
That should pay.
Mm.
Damn, bro. We like Toronto, but we'll see. We're not playing it. Just a lean. Just a lean. Chad, if you join late, okay, we do lean Toronto in this day game, but do not love it. Do not love it. Okay. Krabs, have you ate yet today? Or are you still fucked up from the dogs? Bro, I'm not going to eat the rest of the week. No need. Okay. I already have enough food to last me through the weekend. Okay. I'll eat when I get home after the Milwaukee game.
Nah, you got to go. You got to get busy in Chicago or Milwaukee. We got to find good food spots.
100%. 100%. Chad, I need to grow up a little bit here. Okay. Rays, Javon. Yeah, the people want to know about the Rays. They want to know about the Rays again today against Oakland.
I mean, what do you guys expect me to say, man? Like what do you expect me to say? It was a Blackburn for the A's today. It's like, I mean, he is the most respectable option, I would say, arguably with JP Sears, but I'd still go Blackburn, even though he's only been on around for 2 weeks now. But he's the best arm in that A's rotation. It's not even close, I don't think. Then you got Taj Bradley making his start on the road, rookie pitcher coming off a pretty shaky outing against one of the best offenses, if not the best offense in the MLB, in the Rangers. I mean, they're minus 200. Like, I think they're going to win the game. I can't really say anything different, but you're not catching me laying the juice on the Rays.
Yeah,
matter
no
if it's
chance.
in a parlay
Paul
or anything.
Blackburn, I mean, from last year, he was an all-time coin stealer. This guy, especially at home, was it his home splits that were crazy? Where did he deal?
I think
Was it home or on the road?
I think on the road he dealt.
On the road he was dealing, and
Yeah.
at home he's getting crushed. Well, either way, he had crazy splits. But this season, he's only made 3 starts. Start of the year hurt, but pretty damn good. I mean, limited sample. First start was only 4 innings, but against the Braves, 4 hits, 1 run. Marlins teed him up a little bit, but then he bounced back for 6 innings of 4-hit ball with no runs against the Brewers and limited the walks to only 1. This Blackburn guy, he's honestly pretty decent and comes through for the Athletics a lot. At least he did last year. Okay, so I'm not fading the freaking A's today. No chance. No chance. Do we think the Rays win today? I freaking bet they win today. They're minus 250. They better win.
Yeah.
Minus 200. They better win.
Yeah, I mean,
But
I
no
so.
thank you, chat. No thanks. Your life is better if you just keep the Oakland Athletics, you keep the Nats, you keep the Royals far away from you, and you don't think about them and you don't bet them. Okay? It's too much. It's too hard. There's no need. Okay. Agreed?
Yeah.
Agreed.
So,
And we're going to talk about the Nats later. I'm so fucking pissed about last night, but not really because I sneak nuked Houston on the ML, but we're going to talk about that too. Man. All right. Tampa's going to win the game, but Blackburn's sketchy, so probably stay off that one and maybe do not use the Rays as a ML greaser today. That's what I would recommend. Javon?
I mean, like if you have to use one, like I'm not going to say
got to be
against
another
Rays.
grease piece in the freaking Rays today, dude.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not saying it's my top option, but like I'm not going to tell you no. It's just I'm not going to do it. But speaking of, since talking about Taj Bradley against the greatest offense in the league right now,
Sure.
you got to talk about the Rangers game and talk about the game today too.
100%.
What we saw last night.
100% we do. Okay, Shohei's pitching tonight. But let's talk about Shohei a little bit first and what he did last night.
Yeah.
Unbelievable. I don't think I realized it in the moment last night because I was nearly cross-eyed at the point. But
You were 2 innings past that point.
yeah,
But-
he hit an absolute monster shot opposite field, chat. An AL leading 21st home run, and it was loud as fuck. I remember that. This ball was absolutely touched to left field. I've never seen a lefty hit a ball this hard to opposite field, and I've watched a lot of Juan Soto games, and I'm sure he's come close to that exit velo. But chat, last night we witnessed history in person watching the squad ride. The fastest opposite field home run from a left-handed batter in the StatCast era from Shohei Ohtani. There's only been one opposite field home run from a lefty over 116 miles an hour off the bat, and we're going to show you guys the tweet. It was Shohei's nuke last night. Unbelievable. Unbelievable.
Yeah.
I mean, you see all these freaking hard hit balls to right field. You see some doubles, you see some singles, whatever, triples, some nukes. And then you see Shohei's pop up on the left sector. And now that I'm looking at it and thinking about it, that was fucking awesome.
Yeah, and people sleep. That was off of Will Smith. So I was
Yeah.
lefty too, and that was absolutely insane that he inside out at a ball 116 to the second deck in left field. I mean, that was insane.
I mean, I'm surprised that thing didn't hurt somebody out there.
Yeah, I mean that was
Unbelievable.
destroyed. Trent was going absolutely insane.
As he should.
Yeah, I mean that was absolutely electric. It was awesome.
As he should, chat. Shout out the Rangers for the squad ride last night. Never in doubt. It kind of was 1-1. But they got it done.
Yeah, Seager and Semyon going back to back was also electric.
That was sick.
Yeah, that was awesome.
That was sick. Lauren was bricked up as she should be. Seager hitting the nuke. I think she got one of the City Connect jerseys yesterday too. Those are fresh. Not too fresh. Not the freshest, but they're fresh.
Okay.
They're okay.
They're okay.
They're okay.
I hate the numbers on the back.
Okay.
That's really the selling point for me. I could do with, the weird little text logo that's on the chest, but give me a different number on the back. Those are trash.
Well, most importantly, we're gassing up Shohei a little too much from last night. Let's dive into this game today. Shohei opened up a small favorite in this game last night, but now we're seeing Eovaldi and the Rangers sitting around minus 125 consensus on the ML. An interesting move against Shohei Ohtani. You don't really see moves like that very often, and you don't really see Shohei Ohtani as an underdog very often, Javon. What are your initial thoughts?
Yeah, I mean, Shohei as a dog should be free.
Sure.
Should be free. Especially, I mean, that total is about to touch 8.5. One of these pitchers is getting touched, and I think it's going to be Shohei. I mean, really, realistically, if you took the names off of these pitchers, like Eovaldi as a pitcher is having undoubtedly like a much better season than Shohei, but the respect that you see Shohei get on every single line is pretty clear. And now you're seeing him as an underdog against Nathan Eovaldi and the Rangers. Rangers trying to salvage the series tie, I guess it is. This is a 4-game series. So I think their offense hops all over him a little earlier than they did to Reed Detmers yesterday. So hopefully we get that, especially if we see this total eventually touch 8.5, which I assume is going to happen pretty universally, not too long. We're going to see some runs. So I don't mind this over either.
I was going to say, you prefer the Rangers, who are not public. They're getting less than 50% of bets and handle on the ML and on the minus 1.5, or do you prefer that over, which is a little bit public, but might be more of a nasty contrarian play?
I prefer the Rangers.
Okay.
100% prefer the Rangers.
Okay.
I mean, because you also have Eovaldi. I was watching him in that Rays start against Taj Bradley, and that was probably like he's gotten better over the course of the season. His command's been fantastic. The fastball command has really gotten better over the course of the season. Like he's painting corners a lot more consistently than he was at the beginning of the year, which is eliminating the home run problem to a T that he's kind of had. and the off speed has just been super, super sharp over the past months. I mean, I'm pretty in on Nathan Eovaldi, as everybody should be at this point.
Yeah.
So I think he has a pretty good performance today. But I think the Rangers bats against Shohei, that might be some Turks.
Okay. And I'm hearing rumors that Shohei may be a glizzy today on Prize Picks.
Yeah, he is. Shohei as an underdog and has a hot dog special.
I bet.
That should go awfully well.
I mean, I'm about to just throw up just talking about the frickin' hot dog squares on Prize Picks.
They should have a 10-10-10 challenge on the PP board.
Man. Yeah, the last thing I needed today was Josh to flash up some hot dogs on the screen, but here we are. Here we are. Okay. W's and chat. We'll probably have some time to craft up a Prize Picks today as well and milk Javon for all he has on the Prize Picks board.
Trent style. Yeah.
Trent style. 100%. 100%. Krabs, there's the 3 dogs you're missing. W. Shark Clark comment.
There you go.
W. Shark Clark comment. Golly, man. I wanted to do it so bad, but if I took another bite, I was going to projectile vomit on children, and I just could not. I had to make a call. It's a business decision.
Business decision, yeah.
Golly.
You got to respect it. You got to respect the effort.
I'm regretting it, though. I'm regretting it. That would have made for a clip.
If you got that on a clip.
That would have made for a clip. Those kids didn't need that. Sneak took Mateo for a home run. Let's go, Kobe. Let's go, Kobe. Chat, keep us updated with that Orioles game. I know it's starting up right now. Okay. Do we like the Nola hot dog? I don't like any hot dogs, Alex. None.
Yeah. I mean, like in theory, you should like every hot dog because it's a discounted price, but there's a reason that they're offering those.
Okay. Fake bang, W's. Appreciate that one. Unbelievable.
You said Orioles bang.
He corrected
you.
himself. I'm up coins. Corrected himself. Okay.
Got you.
All right, chat. Let's keep moving. Let's keep grooving. Go ahead and add the Rangers ML to my cards. They're going to win today. Eovaldi's going to deal once again. Let's back up a little bit here, though, and talk about Philly versus Arizona. We mentioned Ranger Suarez dealing, but we didn't show you Ranger Suarez dealing. He is absolutely locked in right now, Javon. He's got a sub-2 ERA over his last 4 starts. He's pitching against good teams, and he's striking out the side here, painting corners. My goodness. This is the Ranger Suarez we saw at times over the past couple seasons, usually at home for the Phillies, but he's finally dialed after an atrocious start to the year, and he's locked in. This is exactly what Philly needs to keep them in contention. They need their rotation to step the hell up. They have been so mid this season. A guy like Ranger stepping up is just what the doctor ordered because we know that offense is already getting going.
Yeah. And the reason why I despise this game is because this man, Ryan Nelson, has been, like I talked about Ranger Suarez being extremely difficult to cap in some of these, really like the last month or so.
Mm-hmm.
And Ryan Nelson has been that guy for me too. But the one silver lining here, which I guess, you as a potential D-backs reverse run linebacker, he's been terrible at home. Dog shit at home. 6.62 at home compared to just 3.09 on the road.
Wow.
So whatever it is, I know he's had some tougher matchups if you do look at his games. So, I mean, a lot of that could have to do with just who he's facing. But I don't know what the difference is. Some reason at home, I don't know if he's just because he's a fastball dominant pitcher and he's throwing a lot of those in a very good hitting environment in Arizona or what. But that's been the trend with Ryan Nelson. So, like on paper, I would say he doesn't have the most fantastic matchup on the board today against the Phillies, but he's a guy who just every time I say that, he comes out and has a pretty good performance. So, I mean, I wouldn't be shocked to see that again today, but my gut is telling me it might be the Phils.
So let's look at what Nelson's up for on Prize Picks. He's got 5.5 hits allowed. He's allowed more than that only in 2 of his last 5. 15.5 pitching outs. He's hit that in 3 of his last 5. Strikeouts, he's at 4. I mean, he had 4 in his last game, but before that, he had 5 in his combined 3 games. Not really seeing much from Nelson, Nola. I do see them up for a Nerfy. Could be a good sign for him getting out of that first.
Could be.
Okay. Nothing too telling on the Prize Picks board there for Nelson, chat, unfortunately. People forget Suarez has that dog in him. Final out to get them to the World Series and dominate the Astros in the World Series. Yeah, let's play the freaking clip of him being an absolute swag hound and fielding that ground ball and taking his sweet time. Maybe the smoothest delivery to first base I've seen from a pitcher. We know pitchers have had the yips over the years throwing to first, and at times that's an extremely exciting part of the game because you got guys throwing the ball in the dirt, throwing the ball over their heads, throwing the ball 95 miles an hour at first base, or you got guys like Ranger Suarez who are swag hounds who are maybe pulling off the cleanest ground ball I've ever seen back to the pitcher.
Yeah.
And yeah, his stats are incredible over his last couple starts. I mean, just absolute swag.
Yeah, he's him. I mean, I was a big
Smooth.
Ranger Suarez guy coming into the
Smooth as
season.
silk, bro. No rush. All right. He probably should have been rushing a little bit more because he barely beat the runner, but maybe that makes the whole bet. I mean, just absolutely smooth as silk, chat. He's gained a fan. All he has to do is come out and say he hates the Yankees, and I'll buy a jersey. All right, my Chaz one's on the way. Not really. All right, boys. As long as he's not walking the ballpark, that is true. He does like the walks. Okay.
Yeah, he does. He
Wells
does.
grubbing early. I freaking bet. Unbelievable. Okay. Let's keep moving. Let's keep grooving. Detroit versus Minnesota. Detroit showed some heart yesterday to no avail, though, I believe. Scored some runs. They're starting to hit the ball a little bit more. Our guy, Miguel Cabrera, is putting the ball in play. He's getting some hits. He's getting some home runs last night. Cannot make it up. Javon, any thoughts on Boyd versus Gray? Gray's been one of the best pitchers in baseball this season.
Yeah, and I think we probably see another masterclass from him today. It's definitely hard to back the Tigers lineup off of this. And yeah, we see Trent in the chat.
Trent,
absolutely hilarious.
Come out here and chill and get some winners if you need to get the brain running this morning before your show.
Come check in with the people, man.
Unbelievable.
But
the dude just fucking opened up his Krispy Kreme glazed eyes for the first time today and saw light. He's like, how the hell are these guys up?
Yeah, he's about to open the windows,
Bro,
check for Blue Jays.
The show don't stop for nobody, Trent. Not even 7 hot dogs that were gray that ended up in the toilet. Okay? Show don't stop for nobody.
Yeah.
We move. Okay?
We do move.
And that clip of him talking about Shohei's fantasy score last night was hysterical.
Yeah, fancy points.
People forget about the pocket dogs. Only the real ones know. TJ, I thought the pocket dogs would help, but I got back to my seat and they were soggy and gross. I think the pocket dogs might have held me down. Was never the pocket dogs.
It's disappointing. That's disappointing.
All right, give me a play in this Tigers and Minnesota game. I'd say maybe take Tigers on the ML for half a unit and try to fade Sonny Gray as he continues to regress because he's not this guy. I don't think he is. But I'm definitely not playing the Twins. Maybe an under. What are your thoughts?
I'm thinking we take Sonny Gray, but I don't know how to do it.
Really?
We'll probably do it on Prize Picks. Josh, if you want to pull up Sonny Gray's fantasy score on Prize Picks, it's red. It's very red.
It's a red alcohol.
And it's interesting, too, because like the Tigers, they've been terrible offensively, but after yesterday, I can only assume you got to be a little hesitant fading these guys. I mean, we saw them destroy, what is he, probably the NL Cy Young favorite, if not number 2 behind Zach Gallen. I think odds-wise, they're neck and neck there. But Sonny Gray's been fantastic, and what he does well is he really commands the ball well, especially his off-speed, which has been kind of the Tigers' bugaboo. I mean, we talked about yesterday, they were killing Spencer Strider fastballs even from a lot of the relievers that came out of the bullpen. So not necessarily that they've been that fantastic all year, but that's what we saw them be so good at yesterday. So I think Sonny Gray is going to force them into a lot of very weak contact. So like I think he has a fantastic matchup on his hands today. So I think he deals. I like the under because I really don't think the Tigers score much, if at all.
I like that under as well. Under 7.5. 51% of bets, 80% of handle on that under. Definitely some big wagers going on that one, and mine might follow suit.
Yeah.
Sharp Square, thanks for the follow, brother. Absolute beast. All right, let's keep moving. Let's keep grooving, chat. Okay. Sunny day may be inbound against the Tigers.
Yeah. I mean, yesterday, I guess, and the day before, technically, because of the rain out, were Strider day. Had people laddering his strikeouts to 75. And he let Miguel Cabrera, Eric Haas. Was it? I don't even know. The whole bottom of the Tigers lineup just took him to the woodshed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
100%. Crazy. You're not expecting that back-to-back?
No.
Okay.
Not at all.
All right, I'm with you. Okay. What about Colorado versus Atlanta? I'll tell you what, was initially looking at Colorado for the reverse run line, but then I thought to myself, this looks a little too easy. Freeland's been dealing recently. He's been pretty damn good this whole season. The Rockies are not good offensively, but Atlanta has a rookie making his second MLB start after pitching nearly perfect against the Nats, which is not that hard to do when you're a right-handed pitcher. But he still has a 0 ERA and pitched great. Freeland is also on fire recently, but this total is at 9.5, and they're not playing in Coors. They're playing in Atlanta. So one of these two arms is getting lit up. With that fat ML, I would have expected Kyle Freeland to at least be +1 something, not +200. Okay. I think they might get crushed today. This gives me Houston versus the Nats vibes last night when Houston was a weirdly fat favorite against a decent arm in Josiah.
Yeah, it feels somewhat similar. I will say with Kyle Freeland, like the Braves against the lefty is probably still in the back of the minds, or I guess not minds, but that could be a reason for the lines being what they are because they're still destroying lefties. That's kind of what they do. And Freeland's on the road where his stuff has been considerably worse, which is weird because, he plays in Coors as a home field. So it's a pretty big natural nightmare for Kyle Freeland. So I still wouldn't mind taking a stab at him, but I like that over more so because I think Smith-Shawver is going to run into some pains against this lineup for the Rockies, but I don't see a world where Kyle Freeland doesn't get touched up by the Braves. I mean, my guy in this game is Kevin Pillar.
Hey.
Going back to my guy, really good matchup. He's been in there kind of as their platoon lefty killer. And I think he has a fantastic matchup going against that Freeland arsenal. And I think he has a solid chance to hit a turkey tonight with the rest of that lineup too. I mean, with it.
Yep. And Smith-Shawver's up for 4.5 strikeouts. He is not a strikeout guy. Limited sample, though. Maybe that's a little high because it's against the Rockies. Right?
Yeah.
Strikeout Kings.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. I would not be surprised if that kid deals today. Chat, straight up. I think that line replicates Houston from last night, who barely squeaked out a win. We're going to talk about that in a moment. But for now, let's move to Pitt versus Chicago.
Well, before we go, I do want to start because people are talking about home run odds for this game because I think this is a pretty solid one to do it.
Okay. You want to pull up the home run odds for this one?
Yeah, I'm looking at them right now.
For the Rockies game?
Yeah, for the Braves. I mean, I'm probably not taking any Rockies. Call it what it is, but a lot of odds seem very short just in general. This feels like a game where you're going to get runs. Just looking at the odds, you're going to get a lot of home runs. Do you think Kevin Pillar maybe a little short above Orlando Arcia, which is a little surprising. Nolan Jones is definitely an interesting name that's still up there at plus 500. That could be the Rocky you're taking, if anything. So he's up there at plus 500 against the lefty, which is certainly interesting. But yeah, I don't see much else that's weird. Everybody's spamming Austin Riley odds. I don't see anything wrong with that. He's usually up there.
Plus 250, man.
Yeah, I mean, he's usually a favorite against a lefty that's not all that incredible. That's usually where he's going to be. But
he hasn't really been hitting nukes, though, recently. He's only got one in June.
Yeah, I mean, he hasn't been fantastic. It's no secret. When he has been hitting the ball hard, it's been going over the wall those couple of times. But I don't mind that. He's been terrible.
If you have to pick a guy, you're going Pillar?
I'm going Pillar.
Okay.
Yeah.
W's. Chat. Bet accordingly. Okay. Tail responsibly. These are home run props. These are not straight bets. These are not squad rides. Okay. These are meant to be sprinkles.
Yeah.
All right, boys?
Yeah.
These are fun home run game props. All right. And on Prize Picks, his hit run RBI is 2.5. Acuna is. I freaking bet he's been on fire.
Yeah.
He's been coming through for the head-to-head lineups, which is a great reminder for us to bring this up and maybe flash the image if possible. Chat, don't let Krabs get hot. Okay, I'm heating up. Incredible performance from Simeon last night, hitting that nuke. W's. Okay.
W's, huge W's.
And then obviously Ronald Acuna has been doing his job for me. I've got 112 points up there, boys.
Yeah,
My goodness.
Struggling. Krabs is doing to me what Shelly was doing in his bedroom these past couple days, man. This is crazy. I'm getting worked. I mean, Yoshida also didn't play, which sucked for like the first.
I had to sleep with freaking
Monday.
my AirPods in with noise cancellation when Shelly came home last night.
Yeah, I mean that's just classic, man. That's just classic. But yeah, I'm getting worked.
Yes, sir.
Yoshida was a horrendous pick. De La Cruz is striking out every other bat. That's just a ratchet week for me.
Simeon coming through with a nuke last night, boys. Acuna absolutely balling. Glass now doing his job, at least, getting 31 last night. It's going to be tough for you to come back these next 2 days, but I would not doubt it.
Yeah, it'll be definitely an uphill battle there.
100%. 100%. What's Jelly doing in there? Bro, grow up. Give me a break. All right, boys. Let's keep moving. Let's keep grooving. You've got your home run square in that game. Take Pillar, okay, responsibly. Let's move to Pitt versus Chicago, though, Javon. Okay. Chicago has Stroman up on the bump. I'm pretty sure he leads the National League in ERA for a starting pitcher, which is insane. Did not think I'd be saying that at this point in the season, but he's laying minus 155. The total opened up at 6.5. My goodness, now it's at 7, juice to the under. I think this game could be an under game, and I don't want to bet Chicago or Stroman because he's been a little too good. I want Javon's thoughts, though, on this one.
Yeah, I don't want to fade Stroman here. I think Oviedo is a weird matchup for the Cubs, which I always pound this drum.
We got an O's bang, too, by the way.
O's bang. Look at the O's. Look at the O's. But yeah, Oviedo is a guy who I don't like his matchup against the Cubs because he struggles when a lot of teams are very patient. They make him get deep in counts. And the Cubs, I always say this when they go up against one of these pitchers, that's where they're successful. That's where they force these pitchers into mistake pitches, deep counts, chasing them out of games early. That's just kind of what they do. They're the most patient team in the MLB. So I expect Oviedo to – I don't necessarily think he's going to get roughed up because I do think this game was at 6.5 up to 7. For a reason. That's a low total. So I don't think he's necessarily going to go out there and give up 6, but I think he's going to get chased pretty early, give up a couple of runs, and I'm certainly not fading Stroman right now. So I think he's great. But,
all right, maybe square up and take the Cubs today then.
Yeah, I hate laying that price on them, but I guess that's probably more telling than anything.
Okay. Cubs are 3rd in baseball this year in walks. They have 254. My goodness.
Yeah, they
only 2 teams ahead are the Padres, which you can attribute those to Juan Soto, and the Dodgers, who get walked a ton. Not shocking there.
Yeah.
Okay. Those teams have also had more bats than the Cubs. All right. I like that angle. Okay, maybe that's a square up play with the Cubs on the ML. Joshy, what are we thinking about the Cubs today, bro?
I don't know. Who just said the wind's howling in, so that could be the reason why the total's.
I can only assume. Yeah, we're not getting 6.5 at any point anywhere unless the wind is a hurricane coming in.
I would probably just leave the under, to be honest.
Okay.
Under is pretty corporate, though. I'm not gonna lie.
Producer Josh, Cubs
I
fan.
also can't bet on the Cubs, so no one listens to what I'm saying.
Yeah, he is cursed betting on his own team, just like many of us are. Okay. So maybe we stay off of the Cubs then. Holy smokes, or the under. Maybe Cubs ML.
Yeah, maybe something. Maybe let's go like a
Cubs ML.
Oviedo under fantasy score.
Might have costed Kikuchi a run there. Oh no. Stroman 0-3 against Pitt, 3.52 ERA, but hasn't played them since 2021. They probably have not a single person in that lineup from the same team.
Yeah.
It's a completely different team now.
Yeah, not a single person probably. Unless,
all right.
Cabrian.
Kikuchi's getting mocked, isn't he, chat? Keep me updated. All right. Big Dick Rick winning a major this weekend. Yeah, chat. Any golf plays? Javon's got a guy he thinks might win, a little long shot piece.
Yeah, I know nothing about golf, but I'm on Mito today. We crafted like a little 6-piece with producer Josh, not last night, but the night before. I think we had a couple of squares we liked. We had like Phil Mickelson under greens and reg in there. Just got bumped down. You have Mito under strokes. I got bumped down. He was the guy who was looking at me funny. So I'm going with Mito. He made me fade Tom Hoagie too, which I'm not happy about, but I'm hoping he missed the cut. Fading frogs in the entry. What the hell are we doing, Josh? But Mito legacy. I got him T20, T10, and outright.
Okay.
So we're cooking with grease today.
Let's go.
Or I guess not.
This
today,
is a good course for him. He drives the ball pretty well. He's been playing well down there in the live. He kind of looks like me. So I'm in.
Does he? Okay.
Yeah.
I'm in.
He's a Redbeard king.
I'm in. I love it.
Chad, if you guys want to tail that entry, some of the stuff has already started, but here it is, our little sneak golf 6-piece. Billy Horschel, more than 73 strokes. He's a head case. Phil Mickelson, less than 9.5 greens and reg. That got bumped down to 9. Great sign there. Tom Hoagie already started, but we took his less than 36.5 holes played. Mito Pereira, less than 72 strokes. I believe that got bumped down as well.
Yeah, it's 71.5.
71.5. We have DJ, more birdies or better against Kim Young, but I believe that started. Or that might start up at 320, actually. And then Taylor Montgomery to miss the cut, less than 36.5 holes.
Sounds like air.
Do you guys think it's Austin Riley day? I think I do, based on looking at those odds. But you're also betting on a dude who hits nukes all the time. Maybe not recently, but it's not that crazy that he's in the twos. But I do lean him, gun in my head. If I had to hit a home run bet in that game, I would take Austin Riley. But, of course, he's plus 250.
I wonder what they have up on. I haven't even looked at prize picks that are not named Kevin Pillar for that game.
Yeah, see what else they got up on the prize picks boards while we start talking about the Nats game. And speaking of the Nats, they got shafted last night, chat. I didn't even notice this till this morning because I was, absolutely cross-eyed from the challenge, but saw this morning that the Nats got shafted by the umpires once again. You hate to see it. Same exact thing that happened to us in the World Series against Houston with Trey Turner in the baseline when he bunted. Happened again last night, but the other way around. We were in the field and Houston was running and hitting, and the refs did not call shit. We're going to show the first clip of the play before we get to Davey Martinez, but his reaction was all time. This is the play. All right, chat. Great play there by CJ Abrams for once, and fires it over the first. Obviously hits off the dude's helmet because he was in the fucking baseline. That's all you had to see there. Let's pivot over to Davey, who is very adamant. We got to have the sound up if possible. Listen to what Davey's got to say, and look at this picture he's holding.
Your play in a familiar location.
There it is, right there. Take a good look at it. Is that on the line? I don't think so. I'm over this play. Seriously, they need to fix the rule. If this is what the umpires see, that he's running down the line, I'm tired of it. Tired of it. Fix it. We lost the game, and he had nothing to say about it because he can't make the right call.
He is fucking pissed.
What was his explanation to you as you went out there?
Chat,
said,
you don't see
"Phone run
Davey
down the line."
Martinez pissed.
So I
Okay,
said, we lost the game.
it
'cause
happens
you made the
once
wrong
a
call.
quarter, maybe. Okay, he has a freak out. He'll go out and throw the bases. But this stupid rule, Javon, has bitten us in the ass for years. Okay, and honestly, Josh, we're gonna need to pull that back up and pause it on the screen when he has the picture up, which we need to keep talking about the picture too. Who in the hell, what intern on the Nats last night got roasted by Davey Martinez and screamed at after the game and said, go find a fucking printer and print out that image?
Dude, I was just thinking about that. Like, what was the conversation like leading up to that?
Like,
You're
did
just like, all right, here's the plan, guys. I'm pissed off. Go get me a picture. I imagine if they like brought it back in black and white, he's like, no,
That's not
go
gonna
get it in
work.
color.
We need this one in color. Go
We
find
need
a color
it full
printer. in here.
color.
I mean, there can't just be printers lying around in the away stadium. It can't be easy to find. This was an all-time Davey Martinez moment. It made me laugh. I'm sure the players loved it. I mean, he is a player's coach. He's a bozo with his decisions, but he is a player's coach, and I'm sure they appreciated and loved this. When Davey Martinez is upset, that means something's probably wrong. And this fucking rule, chat, look at that picture, and you tell me if you think that guy was between the two lines on the right, because he simply wasn't. He wasn't. And how is that not reviewable? I don't understand it. It cost us once again. And this same play happened. And I saw a tweet earlier that had this picture matched up with Trey Turner when he got called out in the World Series a couple years ago. Trey Turner was even more close to the right. And this guy on freaking Houston was more in the grass than when they called Trey Turner out in the World Series. So it's a crock of shit. It's a bogus gray area with this rule. And the MLB 1000% needs to fix this. I don't know how they haven't used the Nats as an example and a reason to fix this rule because they continuously get fucked over by it. It sucks.
Yeah, you hate to see that.
It
They
sucks.
showed some heart getting back into that game.
Like
too, in the
winning
ninth.
is hard enough as it is for the Nats, and then you got the umpires against them. And I saw a tweet this morning too. The Nats have like 5 dudes in the top 10 for most balls that were called strikes against them this season. Like
I
they're just
saw
getting
that.
absolutely shafted.
Yeah, that was,
Absolutely shafted.
I think Alon sent us that tweet or tagged us in that
Yeah,
tweet, and they're like the
dude.
Reds are the most fortunate.
Yes,
thankfully.
Reds are most fortunate and Nats are least fortunate. I freaking bet, chat.
Yeah, we appreciate that.
I freaking bet. And you know what, chat? It is what it is. We move. We know the Nats suck. We're not going to talk about them anymore. All right. That's enough Nats for one day. They're banned anyways. They're banned. They're banned.
Bad.
Don't need to talk about it.
He's got to hop on the Reds back for that reason. Shout out the
Man.
Reds. Shout out the Reds. Sweeping the Royals. Not they shouldn't, but taking care of business as they need to against these shitty teams, because I think they have a series against the Rockies coming up starting Monday, but their series either or other than that are the Astros, Orioles, and somebody else very good. So this is the stretch I was kind of scared about, but we have a Friday, Saturday against the Astros, Andrew Abbott and Hunter Green on the mound. So
Damn.
I am obviously very biased, but I'm going to place a series bet on the Reds in that series.
Wow.
I think it's as good a chance as any to beat
Okay.
a great team in that series. So
All right.
I'm doing it.
Let's hope the Reds stay hot. Let's hope they keep getting good calls. Okay. I mean, I'm in. And I think it's pretty official now. That's America's team. I mean, Jonathan India announced that on the post-game presser last night. I don't know if you guys saw that. Also, did they walk off last night? Was it a walk-off?
No, they're on the road.
They're on the road?
Yeah, they're on the road. but
Okay. Well, in the post-game presser, they were hyped. They had Jonathan India out there, and he said that they're America's team, and I 100% agree. I think we're all rallying around them, which might not be a good thing for your future, okay? But they're young, they're exciting, they're fun, and they're good, and they're winning right now.
Yeah, they are.
impressive.
They're awesome. And I mean, they're just like squeaking by in a lot of these games, like their pitching staff has just been, the back end's just been good enough, which is kind of what I was rooting for, because I think their lineup, I mean, Matt McClain also, who had a 3-run tank last night, has been absolutely awesome. He's been incredible. Like all the talk about Ellie when he first came up, and then now he's struggling a little bit because they're figuring out how to pitch to him. One guy who ain't going anywhere is Matt McClain.
Yep.
He's been fantastic. Jonathan India also, I think, went back-to-back with him last night. He's been good enough in the middle of that lineup too. I mean, that lineup is going to be scary.
They're saying Diaz came in with the bases cocked, no outs, and shut the doors. Wow.
Yeah.
Holy smokes.
I don't know if that counted as a save, but if he did, is that 22 in a row?
My goodness, chat.
22, 23, something. Yeah, there's
Unbelievable,
Trent.
bro.
Ellie experiment got to end, man. Trent's already put him in the Super Ghost like 3 or 4 times, and he's just been ice cold.
He's been up for 2 weeks. Let's give the kid a break. All right, he's 20 years old.
First thing, I mean, every single time Ellie stepped to the plate yesterday, Trent was in the score app and he didn't get ahead. He was like, "Yeah, they got to send it back down, man."
I saw some Gores in chat. Is it Gore Day today, you think?
Sure.
Thoughts?
I don't mind it today.
Yeah.
Honestly. Javier is not exactly Framber, not just that he's like obviously not a lefty, but he's been allowing a little harder contact than you would want. And the K rate has gone down a little bit from last season as well, especially as of late. So I wouldn't be surprised for this to be, again, kind of similar to the Guardians, a little Nationals, just pesky offensive outing. Because, I mean, you're not going to beat them with home runs anyway, even aside from the fact that it's just the Washington Nationals who don't hit them.
Right.
But I don't mind the Nats for the Nats today. The one worry, I guess, if Mackenzie Gore has his stuff today, because the Astros have been absolutely murdering lefties for, I mean, really the entire season, but especially as of late. So, I mean, if he comes and commands extremely, extremely well, which could be a big if.
Yep.
If he can be super efficient, I don't mind that. I don't mind the Nationals today.
I don't either. I won't be betting on myself. They're banned until the All-Star break. But we talked about yesterday how Houston was a fat ML against Josiah, who's been pitching well. And thank God they were, because I threw a rack on the Houston ML and they almost blew it in the top of the 9th. But that was a sneak wager. Chat needed a winner there. We got it barely. But today, this game, I feel like it's the opposite, right? You got two things that make sense and benefit Houston, where we're facing a righty, they're facing a lefty. That should benefit Houston. They should be even more of a fucking favorite in this game than they were last night with Josiah last night and Gore today. This line is weird that it's even shorter now, and it's moved 10 cents towards the Nats. The Nats are the least public team, I think, on the ML today. Not really surprising, but they've got 10% of bets in handle on the ML, and nobody wants to take them. Obviously, they suck right now, and I don't even know if I want to take them right now. Maybe the better play would be Nats first 5 ML or first 5 plus a half, because our bullpen actually is that bad, and we'll probably find a way to fuck this up. Maybe Nats first 5 plus a half would be a decent look.
It could be. I don't mind that. I mean, I'm all for the National. Like, I very rarely try to get cute with first 5s and actually playing them myself, but the Nationals are one of the teams that I would be very quick to hop on that train with. I mean, their bullpen sucks. That's no secret, but I do think they hang in this game. And yeah, you're right. It feels a little inverse. It's giving me an inverse feeling from the line read that we had yesterday. Maybe a little short.
Yep.
Towards Mackenzie Gore.
I agree.
So I'm with it.
I think it is, especially if you're saying the Astros have been crushing lefties. The thing about Gore, though, it's either he has it or he doesn't. If he has his stuff, nobody's hit.
Yeah, I mean, realistically, yeah.
But if he doesn't, I mean, he's going to get lit up. But the total here in this game is at 8, down from 9. That's a good sign for Gray. Good sign for Mackenzie Gore.
Yeah.
I think the Nats are a decent look here, Chad. I really do.
Yeah.
I really do.
Our man saying great candidate for the lead by 2 promo. Honestly, I agree. I think if they're going to win this game or hang in this game, they're going to score against Javier in the first or the second inning. I think it's going to be very, very early. So I don't mind that if you're taking for the lead by 2 promo there.
Yeah, let the people know what that is, because I don't even know what the fuck that is.
It's a DK thing. And if you bet on a dog and they are leading by 2 at any point in the game, it pays out.
Damn, that's a perfect candidate for that, is the Nationals, who could put up some runs and easily blow this game with their atrocious bullpen.
Yeah, I mean, the Nationals, if you like them in a spot, they're a team that would be great for that promo.
100%. Right is wrong, coming in with a sub bang. Let's freaking go, dude. 8 months, absolute dog. JJ say GG's. Sure. Happy 3 months. I appreciate that. Happy Thursday, boys. Let's win some coin. Yes, sir. No other option today.
Yeah.
All right, boys.
G-Dog, I know it's any money line. I know, but for the people who are using it, use big dogs, sizable dogs.
Sure.
Don't be taking raise money line, early payout 1x2.
100%. Did they have Mackenzie Gore up there for 2.5 earned runs? Oh, no.
Let's see.
They do. They do have Gore up there for 2 runs, 2.5.
I mean, that's
That over looks pretty free, doesn't it, chat?
might be getting a masterclass.
We might be
for
getting a
Mackenzie.
Mackenzie Gore gem piece.
You know what, too? 31.5 fantasy score for Christian Javier.
Well, he didn't have a good start in his last outing.
He didn't, but
That's still low against the
That's still-
Nats, who
yeah,
suck against righties. and
that
they're
looks
just
like
the
a
Nats.
low number. Yeah. I mean, really, when he's having any sort of a decent start, he's getting 40.
Yeah.
I mean, 3 of the last 5 have been exactly 40. So I was probably expecting more of like a 34.5,
Mm.
maybe, especially in what they've done, that the Astros pitching staff's done to them the first 2 games.
What about Houston first 5 team total under 2.5?
I mean, I don't know, because I'm pretty torn of whether I have like a strong lean on this game as far as whether it's the Nats bats or the lack of Astros bats,
Okay.
whether it's Gore or Lane Thomas and crew.
Sure.
I don't know. I feel like it's both. So I mean,
Okay.
I would just cut the shit and just take them as a side, first 5 plus a half or ML or whatever you want.
Yeah. First 5 spread. You can get the Nats at plus a half for minus 105, plus 100 some places, chat. I'm seeing some plus chicken bets there.
Yeah.
Okay. Bro, he's minus 190 favorite with a 5K line. He's getting rocked. Yes. Yes.
It's the energy we need.
Matt gets it. Okay. Maybe it is Nats ML today. Holy shit.
Yeah. I mean, really, that's the lowest line on this board for a favorite not named Taj Bradley.
Damn.
So, I mean, yeah, everybody, it's very strange.
All right. I think the best play is Nats first 5 plus a half, personally.
I
I think
think
you
so,
keep
too.
Chad Cole in this bullpen out of it.
Yeah.
Just keep him out of it. All right, Chad. It might have to go in the squad ride. God damn it.
Yeah, I like that.
We'll talk about it. All right. Let's keep chugging through, Chad. We got about 20, 25 minutes. Okay. We'll do the squad ride in about 15 minutes. You guys know the drill. All right. Start crafting, start finding your favorite plays of the day on the MLB slate. All right. Drop them in chat. Favorite play of the day. Let us know. There's 10 games, 9 left. Okay. Let us know what your favorite play is on the slate. All right. We want to know what you guys like. All right. Or at least I do. I don't know about Javon. You might fade him.
Yeah, my fail. I'm
All
playing.
right, boys. Rangers over in squad ride. I don't know, man. We've been sniping these Rangers games, but we might have to run it back with the Rangers ML. Sheesh.
Yeah.
He's also minus 175 for over 17.5 pitching outs. Do the math for him to only get 31.5 PP. Think he gets cocked. Okay, Matt. 38 to God, giving out 5 sub bangs.
W.
Let's fucking go, dude. You are the god. You're 38 gods. Let's fucking go. Come on, beast. Giving out 5 sub bangs to the people. A true man of the people. Mateo, wow. What did he do? Oh, no.
What did he do?
What did
he
Mat-
stealing?
He stole.
Double stealing?
What a beast. Chad, we should do a search stream, or should I just milk the fellas? Is Trent's brain really in that much goo?
It's crazy.
Is Trent's brain in that much goo? Trent, you're more than welcome to come out here, and we could even run the stream later too if you wanted to. All right, whatever you want to do. My man's is hurting.
Yeah, he's hurting.
Unbelievable.
Got crabs out here after 7 dogs. And Trent, man. Trent's showing no heart.
Although I wasn't boozing late last night, I will say. I called it.
That's fair. Yeah.
I called
you
it.
did have
So
a
there's
little,
there's two different types of hurt in this
Yeah.
house right now.
That's fair.
Okay. Need the house parlay. Should we run the house parlay back today, chat? We were so fucking close the other day. So close.
Very close. Very close.
Gosh. Trent, pop the Adderall, man. Get that brain working. All right. Let the pill do the work. All right, beast.
Part-time streamer, man.
Sure.
Unreal.
All right. Cleveland, San Diego tonight. You already mentioned you want to go back to Cleveland team total over. Give your little spiel.
I do. Yeah. I mean, I thought it was a little weird that it was minus 140 to that same TTO 3.5. Which, yes, he had Michael Walk on the mound yesterday. A lot more respect. This is Ryan Weathers, a much worse pitcher, but the Guardians haven't been able to hit lefties all season, and nothing's really changed about that, especially when considering like the spark in their lineup, which, I mean, it's been J-Ram some of the time. I know he had his 3 home run game, but really these last couple weeks, whenever they're decent, it's Josh Naylor, who, I mean, his splits have gotten a little better, I guess you could say too, but lefty on lefty, he's not the spark for this team. So like, I was a little surprised to see that price, but also Ryan Weathers, like I said, I want a pitcher against the Guardians who does not give up a lot of hard contact. And when you beat them, it's by stacking a lot of hits. And Ryan Weathers has been surprisingly great at limiting barrel rate and hard hit rate this season, which is a pretty decent turn from his last couple seasons. That's kind of been his thing. He did that uptick in velocity as well. But when he, again, another guy who you nickel and dime him with base hits, and if you force him into deep counts, you force him into leaving pitches over the plate a lot with that fastball, they're just going to poke holes all throughout the field. So I think he's going to get touched up a little bit today. I was surprised to see that total back up at that 8.5 as well. I think this maybe is a little short for Logan Allen, who I believe came out with a pretty rough start against the Astros last time out. A team who hits lefties well, which sneakily the Padres have also hit lefties well. So that's the only scary part of this all. But I do think they score.
Ladies and gentlemen, book it with Trent.
He's back.
W's.
Squadron. Chat, do we run a surge stream or do we just milk the fellas? Because I'm telling you, we've had pretty
Bugs in here, bro?
Unreal.
we've had pretty good success milking the fellas, I'll tell you that.
Sure.
Do you realize last night we missed both of our entries by one leg?
Yeah,
Yeah, we did.
Devon just started talking about
Josh
Yeah.
fucking Naylor, dude. And not only does he
cooked us.
Yeah,
not only does he steal my RBIs, but you can't even come up clutch when we need him.
it's unreal, dude.
1 for
Unreal.
4. I mean, they didn't score any runs in that game. If you
There's
got a
also-
base hit, though.
Yeah, I don't know if you saw it too. He was like his last at bat, he was fighting. He had like 6 foul balls and one of them almost dropped.
Naylor?
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
like barely foul.
I was sweating that in the Uber last night.
Yeah,
And then Adolis Garcia over half a run.
I bet other
I
two.
fucking bet.
with
The other
tanks.
two were so free.
Yeah, it's always sent me.
Overthought it.
Always sent me.
Overthought it. Man, Trout under hit too. That
Trout-
was so surge.
Trout under surgical Otani gag.
Unbelievable. We were talking about that home run, Trent. That was like we saw history.
Dude,
Yeah.
that not only was it opposite field, that shit went 460.
Yeah.
Dude. Second
Holy,
deck.
I mean, I've never witnessed a ball. I just knew as soon as I heard the bat, it was gone.
It was the loudest
Like-
hit maybe I've ever heard in my life.
In the
It's
video,
crazy.
I just stood up as soon as it was smacked. Let
Yeah,
me see this shit.
100%.
Listen to this. Oh my god, dude.
Unbelievable. Trent, the only left-handed hitting home run to opposite field more than 116 miles an hour off the bat during the Statcast era.
No way.
Yeah, so that was we
Crazy.
saw the fucking hardest hit, longest, best, coolest home run from a lefty in MLB history Statcast era.
Wow.
Crazy.
As someone who is my mic working 10-4 GGs? As someone who just splooges over exit velo, that's insane.
Nuts. Yeah, you
It
can
was
see.
right there.
Yeah, you can see
Yeah.
the freaking screen. It's
What
all
the-
it's all the other hits at that record, and then it's just his opposite field because he's the only one that's fucking hit that hard opposite field. Not even Soto's done. it.
Wow.
Yeah,
Crazy.
I
How
mean,
about
that ball
that?
could have hurt someone out there.
How
It
about
was
that,
gross.
chat? How about that? Chat, we'll still run a surgical stream, but I'm telling you, milking these fellas has been so much more green. A lot more greens.
Sure.
Ooh, dead camera.
El camera.
Qual cam. Bang.
What do you think about tonight, though? Maybe we sweat out some more plays tonight.
I'm down. I'm more than down.
Okay. El camera. We're working on it. That thing's
WL
gas.
Gatto.
Got a Danny Jansen tag, huh?
Wow.
They're already playing?
Yeah, there's a game on right now.
Oh my god, dude.
What's the score, chat? Is it 1-1? Danny Jensen nuke.
Hilarious.
Chat, I'm telling you, man. These two gentlemen have green goblins up their sleeve.
We do.
They do.
You know who my guy is for today? Take a wild guess.
I heard it earlier.
It's an old friend.
An old friend.
Okay.
You can look.
I know who it
Scroll
is.
through and try and find it.
W camera, W Josh. Good work. Good work. Let's get some W's in chat for
There's actually
Josh. He's
multiple.
working hard back here.
Yeah.
He's working hard.
That's one of them. And then
Kevin Pillar, huh?
there's number
Uh-huh.
See,
Yes,
chat, this is what I'm talking about. No one's coming on the stream and giving me Kevin Pillar and Royce Lewis.
2.
And I guarantee you both those are fucking green.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I had a slip yesterday with Ref Snyder, fucking Kevin Newman. Didn't even know who
Sold.
that was. He
he
ended up
sold,
selling.
yeah,
Wow.
he did.
MJ Melendez. I mean, these are guys you never hear on stream. We get fucking a Donnie and Acuna, and it's fucking bullshit, you know?
To be fair, I mean, I took MJ Melendez off of your gut
Yeah,
feeling.
yeah,
Yeah.
that
Even
was
though he
free.
didn't hit a nuke, he got his 2 hit run RBI.
Damn.
We had Nolan Jones too. He
Sure.
he hit his with Josh Young.
Yep.
That was a clutch little 2-piece we had before that got taken off. But
Sure.
yeah, really, other than what Josh Naylor and then Adolis, it's a pretty good day on the
We were a
PP
couple
board too.
one pieces away. We need to get back to the Tuesday night energy, though.
Yeah.
We do.
The Tuesday night energy was unmatched.
Yeah.
That might have been the best sweats of all time.
For real.
That was nuts.
That was
All
legacy.
And my bankroll was happy about it. That might have been the best prize picks day I've ever had. We need to get back on that level today. We need to get locked in. All right. Find some winners. There's some sides, some straight bets we do like. If you want us to start going over some of those, Trent, kind of let you know where we're at. You already got a couple props.
Someone said, "Have you tried taking Ellie Daily?" Shut the fuck up. Send him back down, dude. The experiment's got to end.
Unbelievable. Bro, Chad Wallach's on the Chelly stream. What?
What?
No way.
What do you mean, Chad Wallach?
I don't know. Ahan just said
he
that.
took it.
Chad Wallach on the Chelly stream. Oh, is that just a play that was pitched? I mean, Chad Wallach was so free. last
Oh
night.
yeah, yeah.
So free.
Chad
that was
Wallach
free
was
as fuck.
actually air.
So air.
100%.
You know, we got to start getting back on the PP board to start taking off, bro. You got to get McLean on there.
Yeah.
That could be your wagon that you're taking for
Matty
the Reds,
McLean.
bro. He's an absolute animal. They
Yeah.
put him up for fantasy score for like
Beast.
the first 2 weeks, and now he hasn't been on there since because Ellie's been up.
100%. What's the
Piss.
score in the freaking Toronto game? 1-1 chat, top 3. All right. Let's hope Toronto pulls that one out for you guys if anybody ended up taking that play, that lean. Okay. But let's go over the favorite plays we have, favorite straight bets, Javon, because we do have to craft up the squad ride soon.
We do have to do that.
All right.
People
I
are saying.
think personally, I really like Texas. I like Texas over in that game as well. The Nats first 5 plus a half.
Honestly, yeah, that would be my favorite out of the
I
bunch.
mean, I'm not going to push it because it's the Nats. I'm going to let Javon carry that one, but that's a decent look. Cleveland in some capacity today is a decent look. What else? What are we missing?
I think we covered all of it.
Yeah.
Those are the only. I mean, there's not as many games today.
The
Not a
Guardians have been hot, and then now they're back to their old ways.
Yeah, they
know.
kind of are.
I know. I mean, we took their team total over yesterday. And they
Yeah,
didn't
shut
total
up.
up.
Yeah, that's why we're
What's
taking it
going
again today.
He wants to run it back.
You're trying it again.
I
Yeah,
will say it's against Weathers, who's not great. Okay, he's a sketch ball. He's all over the place. I
yeah.
mean, I wouldn't mind running it back. The line's already moved 25 cents back towards Cleveland, and the total's up to 8.5. So I don't think it's going to be a pitcher's duel.
I'm just saying. I mean, I know it's Waka versus Weathers day 1, day 2, but team total over 3.5, even both ways. Get shut out. Now it's team total over 3.5 minus 140.
Interesting.
I bet.
Yeah, it's like they quit Rip and Jewel, and they were doing so well for 2 weeks, and then they relapsed, and now they're back on
And
the.
now
Jewel.
it's not leaving their hand. Okay, now that thing's glued to their pockets.
Yeah, you know he's going to be the guy today, right?
Oh, Josh Naylor, 100%.
I was going to say J Round.
Really?
Yeah.
Why?
I mean, it's lefty. So I can't really say Josh
Ooh.
Naylor, but I do like J Round today.
Jaren's been doing his thing recently.
Yeah, especially against lefties. I mean, two of the 3 home runs in that game, that 3 home run game against the Sox, right?
Mhm.
Those were from the right side.
Mm.
So let's see.
Maybe it's a little goat well appearance today.
That summertime coochie, that shit stank, bro. Under for Perez K's, I fucking bet, Cooch. And who was the Red Sox pitcher yesterday?
Whitlock, he went 6.
Yeah, he's sort over.
That sweaty summer coach just never comes
That
through. man.
sweaty
man.
summertime cooch, man. See, that's what I'm talking about, dude. And then we got Dwarf giving me what's his name under a run. Fucking what? No, it was Swanson. Dansby
Dansby.
Swanson, man. Fuck. That sold our grams yesterday.
GG.
Dancing. Yeah. Bullshit, dude. Bullshit.
Yeah, the Cubs put up like 11. They scored like 6 in an inning.
You got a Boza Bichette double. Just keeps on raking.
That's
He
crazy.
does, bro.
Keeps on raking. Do we like the
Unreal.
Cubs today? Javon likes the Cubs and Stroman today. There are some goats pitching today, Trent.
There
You
are
got
some goats.
Stroman going, who's got an NL best ERA against the Pirates, and Javon thinks that's a good matchup, and maybe that's a good spot to square up with the Cubbies to kind of stay hot against the Pirates. And Oviedo, who is all over the place, just like I talked about with Josiah in the car yesterday, where he loves putting people on base, loves filling up the count. The Cubs, third most patient team in baseball, they thrive off of guys like this, right?
Yeah.
So maybe they could give Oviedo some problems today.
Quite exactly. I mean, I hate backing Stroman because it seems awfully easy. I think he also has a greened out fantasy score on prospects, but I think I'd rather it's more Cubs bats versus Oviedo. I like Oviedo under fantasy.
Ooh. Remember that, chat. You just got to write this shit down when it comes out of his mouth.
We can after surge or during surge, we can
We'll craft.
really get in the lab for you.
Yeah.
And you can
All
ask
right.
all your questions or
All right.
whatever. But
W Secret Lab Sesh.
sure. Yeah, we've been cooking up some secret lab sessions and we've been hitting some. We're getting really close on some others. All
Too
right?
much. We got 3 big boys on this couch. All right, deal with it, bro.
Yeah, these couches look miniature right now with the squad on them.
Yeah.
We need to get Big Dave over here.
Room might collapse.
A lot of
Sheesh.
thighs.
Too much man.
Betting becoming legal in North Carolina today. W's.
There we go.
W's. You better send a Megalodon to open it up. An opening day Megalodon. All right. Responsibly. Enough with the secret nukes. Post them. Dude, I'm not posting $1,000 on Houston ML minus 240. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm not posting that. I'm
That
sneaky. You
was-
can that.
That was
And
crazy.
by the way, I mean, I was a little out of it last night after the beers and the dogs, I think, but Houston almost blew that
I
game
know,
last
I
night.
know, dude. I was so
What the
worried about
fuck?
you.
Crazy.
They did blow it, and then they ended up scoring in the bottom of the ninth. But
Yeah.
Crazy. Dude.
I am thankful they did blow because that Kyle Tucker went over fantasy in the
Yeah.
ninth.
Sure.
did.
That was
He did.
huge. That was
Sure.
huge.
Okay. It was always Kyle Tuck, man.
Yeah, Kyle
That freaking
Tucker
guy.
got the job done. Shout out them for putting that up. But yeah, it was. We need to get back in the lab, man.
You do have a limited
get a
slate
surgical
today.
entry today.
9 games left. I don't know if there's WNBA or what, but 9 baseball games for the rest of the day. Have to find at least one nuke
Yeah.
for tonight.
We need an OT. OT Mac.
We need an OT Megalodon. Okay. W's. All right, chat. We're going to start crafting up the squad rides. Okay. Let's get to work. Chat, let me know what your favorite play is of the day. All right. 9 games, 9 plays. All right. Should have plenty of options to find one winner. Let me know your favorite play of the day in chat. Go, 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 go. Hurry up. Shelly tweet. Can you check that, Josh? I don't even know what that means. Krabs, what's the reverse run line play? Mine was Arizona minus 1.5 plus 220 against the Phillies. Javon likes Cleveland minus 1.5 plus 190.
Mm.
Okay.
Yes.
Little reverse run line action.
Yes.
All right. And the Dodgers melted last night, too.
Melted.
Jake
Melted.
Burgers with 2 nukes.
I know, dude. That was actually when I was looking for random home runs.
That was one you
That
looked
was
at.
going to be one of them.
Birds.
So pissed.
Burger, him, if man.
Two-piece.
Chat. I'm gonna go get ready for stream. So you better give me W streamers because I'm fucking hungover as shit. What did Shelly tweet? Oh, I bet Beans. I bet dude. Beans soaring under. Oh, he took the under.
Yeah, he's
He
fading
took the
beans.
Okay, I can
Dude.
get behind Beans under.
Kenny ain't sniffing 53 kills.
Yeah.
Man.
Kenny ain't him. Kismet and Kleenex. Oh, I bet Kleenex.
There's a guy named Kleenex. Cobb.
Oh, we were
Come
taking
on.
that guy.
Gotta
man.
be better.
Yeah,
Unbelievable.
Kleenex and Beans are full fades. Other 2 are probably sharp.
Okay. Well, chat. Shelly's gonna try to stream these. Okay, so stay posted if you're into that thing. All right.
There we go.
Stay posted if you need some cod locks. Beans is a scary square. They're saying in chat. I bet. All right, chat. Let's craft. All right. Let's find the favorite play of the day. I feel like we have to put the Rangers ML back in there,
We
but I'm
do.
scared.
We do. We do.
We do.
How are you scared? This is like a premier crabs play. Otani as a dog.
It's a I should be giving this one out on my dub club. I should be selling this one. Okay, but I'm being nice. I'm being generous today, giving it out for free. All right. Give me a break.
So let me see. I want to see what the prices are for the Nats in that first 5.
Yeah, I'm not giving a Nats play. I'm going to let Javon take the wheels on that one. Okay. I feel like that's probably the right move for all of our bank accounts. All right. But I do agree that Nats are a good look, especially early today.
I mean, they're what minus 105, first 5 plus a half.
You're seeing minus 105?
Yeah, between I'm looking FanDuel minus 102. I mean, it's somewhere in there. Say minus 105 because that's where majority of them are. But yeah, Nats first 5 plus a half minus 105. You can put that in there.
Okay.
Solid price for that. I like that.
Now, am I allowed to take that?
Yes.
Is it allowed to be taken?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. I don't believe in mush powers unless it's him.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. Since it's the squad ride chat, I will allow it. All right. Also, vote for whatever play you like the best, not just that one. All right, boys. What else, Javon? What else? Crab's not nuking the Nats. That's growth. Yes, sir, Flyer Faithful. We're getting better every day. All right. Cubbies?
I mean, I like the Cubs. I
How
just-
public are the Cubbies,
I don't
man?
mind that. I don't like that price.
The Cubbies are public. They're not insanely public, but they're public.
They're public.
They're public.
I can see that. I can see that.
We could take.
I'm thrilled to inform you that they have Victor Wembanyama on Prize Picks today.
No way.
For what?
No way.
Oh, but it's NBA draft props, bro. What? in
No
the
way they have
world?
draft props.
Oh, it could be combine stuff, right? Say that for football.
No, it's FPA. It's a different league. He's still playing.
He's still playing?
Yeah, dude.
What the hell?
18 and a half points. Yeah.
That's
Starts in
actually
35 minutes, chat. You know what to do. Fade. Fade. Should we start fading this kid before he even gets to the NBA? What do you guys think?
That's
Unbelievable.
wild, dude.
Adley Rutschman hit run RBI, I bet. Sharp under. Sharps are on it. Jays are folding. No. A lot of ball game left, chat. A lot of ball game. All right. Nats first 5+1/2. Texas ML. Cleveland team total.
Yeah, I'm seeing that start to move up some places too.
It's still moving.
I'm starting to see fours now.
Holy smokes. Get it while it's hot.
Yeah, I mean, do we want to go with the 3.5 minus 140, or do we just want to take the ML?
Your call. It's your play. I like it too. But you have the good angle on this one. Would you rather go with Logan Allen on the ML? Or would you rather just cut the shit and take the team total again because that juice is loose and it's moving? But everyone in chat saying ML.
ML. Yeah, I'm fine with that.
Cleveland ML?
Yeah.
All right, boys. I am a Logan Allen fan, so I'm down. All right, let's see him bounce back. I think he got destroyed in his last start.
Yeah, I mean, it was against the Astros.
Okay.
So, I mean, that's not that the Padres are like significantly different versus lefties, but I mean, Houston's a really tough matchup for him. So,
Right.
hoping for a little better today. Think he does play better today or pitch
All
better
right.
today.
We'll
But really,
go
it's
guards
weathers.
ML.
Yeah.
All right, get some plus chicky in there. Dodgers game over. I wouldn't hate the Dodgers game over. I wouldn't hate the Dodgers either.
You know what over I wouldn't hate is the Rockies Braves over.
Mm.
I know the Braves have been kind of printing overs, but the Rockies are coming off that series in Fenway
Yeah,
where they really didn't do much of anything offensively, and they're still on the road.
I'm in. Colorado ATL over 9.5. I'm down. We talked about that one earlier already. I'm in.
Yeah.
And then we want to go VIP premium, raise Emma.
Maybe raise plus 1.5.
Sure.
Maybe that'd be some good value there.
Okay.
We could go that under in Minnesota. Actually, it's starting to climb a little bit.
Yeah, the juice is loose on that over now.
Yeah, juice kind of
What about
spreading
the over
there.
in Chicago and LA tonight. With Cease on the bump and Grove. Total at 9.
It's never a bad look fading my opinion when it comes to games.
Could also fade Josh's Cubs. He likes them today.
Yeah, I like them too, though. We'll stay away. We'll stay away from that. I don't mind that over, though, on the Dodgers game.
All right, let's put it down. Dodgers over 9, chat. We've got 5 plays, 5 winners for the squad ride. Get ready to lock into the Twitch chat and get your votes in. We've only got 3 minutes. All right, boys. Texas ML, Nats first 5+0.5, Cleveland ML, Colorado, Atlanta over. And we've got the final play was Dodgers over 9. All right, boys. 5 plays, 5 winners. The poll is up in the Twitch chat. Hurry up. Go. Hurry up. Go vote. There's no time. 2 minutes. Go. Let us know what your favorite play is by voting in the Twitch poll. If you're in the YouTube, come over to the Twitch. We won't bite. All right. The poll's in there. Got to get the votes up. Let's get these numbers up, boys. All right. Vibes are up. I still got a belly full of hot dogs in me, and I'm happy the show's ending in 3 minutes. And I'll tell you who's not happy, Dave, in his bathroom. That's all I'm going to say. Okay. I'm going to have to leave Dave a freaking thing of flowers and a thank you card before I leave this week.
There you go.
My goodness.
Do I like the Yerfie in the Rays game? Not really. I don't know.
I got a belly full of white dog shit in me, man.
It's a classic.
Unbelievable.
That's a classic.
All-time scene. All-time scene.
So funny.
In fucking Step Brothers when they're walking home and he's like, we have to go another way. And Will Ferrell's like, no, what are you talking about? We got to go this way. and they just get their asses kicked by a bunch of little kids.
Yeah, that was hilarious.
I got a belly full of white dog turd in me, and now you bring this on me? Unbelievable. This house is a fucking prison. All-time movie. Will Ferrell, probably my favorite actor of all time. That dude is
Incredible.
hysterical. When that golf show comes out, that's allegedly coming out over the next year, where he's supposed to be some hilarious character on tour, and they're having an Adam Sandler cameo as Happy Gilmore in there, that's going to be hysterical.
That'll be hilarious. Yeah.
That's going to be all time, boys. My goodness. All right, chat, hurry up. We only got 1 minute left in the poll. Go, 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 go. Guardians ML is winning. Wow.
I'm surprised.
I'm surprised too. That ain't no problem,
I
though.
like it though.
That ain't no problem. All right. Let's stay hot on the squad rides, chat. We've hit all 3 this week. All right. We're 96, 60, and 3. 96, 60, and 3. Is there any chance we could rip off 4 in a row and try to get to 160 and 3?
You know, it's always the goal. It's
That would
always
be
tough.
sick.
It's always tough on like Wednesday, Thursday when we have these shorter slates. But I actually kind of like the slate for a short slate today, surprisingly. So let's rip off 4 in a row. Why not?
Why not us, chat? Why not us? All right. We're having one heck of a week. All right. The bets are hitting. The prize picks are hitting. We're about to dive in the lab this afternoon and find plenty of winners for the early games, the late games, the whole shebang. All right, boys. Stay tuned. Stick around for the surgical stream starting up here in a minute with our guy Book It with Trent. You know the drill. He's extra hungover, so make sure you guys are extra annoying when you come on Surge Stream today and pitch all of your plays. He wants
Yes.
to hear your full card today.
Full card.
Make sure you listen to the entire thing. All right. And we've got the Guardians ML as a squad ride. Let's fucking stay hot, Javon, and let's hit our 4th squad ride in a row this week. All right. Why not us?
It's always the Gabbas, man.
It was always the Gabbas. We'll catch you guys on here tomorrow. Same time, same place.